I will just make one bold claim. I'll tell you now that Chelsea will finish ahead of Arsenal next season. If Arsenal finish, if Chelsea finish 10th,
are you sure this is not sentimental?
It is not. It's a bold, very early prediction. I, Tunde Young, putting myself on the line as I always do because I'm a forerunner. I see the future.
This is Crossfire and my name is Jideche. On today's episode of Crossfire, we will be talking about Arsenal and the chances in the Premier League this season. Of course, you know I would always be doing this with Tunde and Tosin, talking about what would become of Arsenal's season with the addition of Declan Rice, Julian Timber, and of course, Kai Havertz.
Tunde, let me start with you. I mean, the obvious Chelsea fan and staunch hater of Arsenal.
Look, I'm not a staunch hater. Just I'm not a staunch hater of Arsenal. I don't care about that.
Guys, what's the difference?
No, I do not. You to hate, you actually have to care enough. I do not care. They don't exist to me. 2 FA Cups in 7 years. What's my business? I will not be hate on 2 FA Cups. Anyway, look, Arsenal have had a busy summer. I don't know if it's successful or not. The season will tell. But they had a busy summer. Brought in Declan Rice, 105 million. Brought in Kai Havertz for 65 million, bro. Hot Poppy cannot negotiate that deal. 65 million for Kai Havertz. They spent 45 million on Julian Timber. So far so good. Spent 200 million plus. Nobody talk anything now. 200 million plus on 3 players. Are they going to win the league? Absolutely not. I don't know. I don't see how. Yes, they were. I hold my hand up. They were good last season. They were good. They were very good. They still fell short of the title, like 7 or 8 points behind City when it was all said and done. But at least they pushed Man City till almost the very end, till before Arsenal after Arsenal, and they choked it all away. But I don't see how Declan Rice with his is the difference between second and first place. I honestly, I'm not even trolling now. Like, I honestly do not see it. I don't see how Declan Rice increases you from a second place team to a title winning team. He doesn't have the precedent to show that he can do it. He's a good player. He's a very good player, in fact, an exceptional midfielder. But at the end of the day, that is all he is. He's not a game changer. He's not Kevin De Bruyne.
Tunde, I will come back to you. Trust me, I'll come back to you. Tosin, Kai Havertz, Declan Rice, Timber, decent players. How do you see this impacting Arsenal's team next season?
Arsenal deserve credit because the way the last season ended, it ended on a bitter note for Arsenal and their fans. Even though it was like their most successful Premier League campaign in a while. You understand? They actually had the dream that they could actually win their first Premier League since 2004. So, what did they do? They recovered from the pain. Then they went into the market to get reinforcements. Obviously, you see, bringing someone like Declan Rice from West Ham, he already knows the Premier League. So you are not saying, oh, there's a period for adaptation. You understand? That's one. You bring in Timber, you understand, as reinforcement in defense, and you bring in Kai Havertz, giving him a new breath of life, where taking him away from the chokehold that he was under at Stamford Bridge. You understand? One of the most sought after midfielders just 2 years ago. You understand? Went on to score the winning goal for Chelsea in the Champions League. You understand? You bring in this rotation. Will they win the Premier League? That is to be determined. Can they win the Premier League? Yes, they can. Yes, they can. They were right. They were there. Up until match day 31, they were there. They were right there. You understand? So, they bring equality. No one knows how this season will go. We already know that Kevin De Bruyne will probably miss a couple of games to start the new Premier League season. Yeah. We already know that Ike Gundogan is gone. You understand? So it's not as if this Man City team is not invisible. They are the better team, superior in terms of talent. However, like, you can't be looking at things from like Arsenal of old. This is a new generation. You understand? And they have much more motivation to actually win the Premier League. Like, you look at Manchester City. Manchester City was on a mission last year. And they are able to actually achieve it. Now, Manchester City have won 3 Premier Leagues in a row. Arsenal have the opportunity, you understand, to do something that has not been done since 2004. And they have the squad reinforcements to do so. I actually feel it is going to be a much more closer title race. And Arsenal obviously can win the Premier League.
Okay. Tunde, In a simple answer, yes or no, do you feel Arsenal's 3 signings are quality?
Overall, no. If it has to be really yes or no. I mean, you have to look at Timber. His stock has dropped over the last 1 year. He's not an exceptional defender. He's coming in as a depth player. Arsenal's defensive line, if everybody's fit, Arsenal's defensive line from last season will probably remain. It's not better than Ben White. He's not going to get in the head of Saliba and Gabriel Magalhaes, and he cannot play left back where Zinchenko and Tierney are playing. So like, he's basically a depth signing because when Saliba was injured last season, they suffered. That's why Timber is here. So he's not. You cannot factor him into. Declan Rice is the quality signing here. Is the quality signing, and even we don't know where he's going to play.
Okay, so now that brings me to the second one. With these signings, who you think one quality, two are not? Where do you see Arsenal finishing next season?
I'm not. I don't have a crystal ball, unfortunately. But if you are signing Karavat, that's one that scored 9 goals last season. You are signing Karavat to come and improve your team. I will just make one bold claim. I'll tell you now that Chelsea will finish ahead of Arsenal next season. If Arsenal finish, if Chelsea finish 10th,
Are you sure this is not sentimental?
It is not. It's a bold, very early prediction. I, Tunde Young, putting myself on the line as I always do because I'm a forerunner. I see the future. Chelsea will finish ahead of Arsenal next season. Doesn't mean I just necessarily have a great season. Chelsea can finish 10, Arsenal should finish 11. I don't really care. But Chelsea will be ahead of Arsenal by the time the final whistle of match day 38 is blown. Take it from here.
Okay. Tosin, final words here. Arsenal for next season with these 3 players. Do you see them outperforming the current crop of Arsenal players?
I think they can go a step further. Now, it will all depend on their Champions League ambitions. You understand? But like, what are you? What kind of? Do you take sellotape? Like, there's one new thing, the sellotape. They burn it, and do you smoke that stuff?
Say no to drugs.
You understand? Like, what are you smoking? Whatever you are smoking, that Chelsea will finish. Chelsea that brought in an incompetent and a specialist in failure like Pochettino will finish ahead of Mikel Arteta, who in his rookie season as Arsenal coach won the FA Cup. But that's we'll talk about Chelsea, and that will be a very glorious day. But let's talk about Arsenal right now. When you look at this Arsenal team, they have the capacity, they have the talent, they have the quality, and they are going in the right direction. Kai Havertz, honestly, we all know the African ancestry and spirituality battle he had to fight at Chelsea. You understand? So he comes into a much more settled environment with the Gunners, a change of position. That's a quality signing. Declan Rice fixes everything there. You understand? Those two. And Gabriel Jesus, actually, if you remember last season, Gabriel Jesus missed about 21 games in total. You understand? He comes in this season with a good preseason and is ready to fire on all cylinders. You remember he cried to his mother. Those tears will be tears of joy at the end of the year.
Dawson says it will be tears of joy for Arsenal. Tunde does not agree. You tell me, what do you think of Arsenal's season? Do you think these 3 signings would make Arsenal a greater team than they were last season?